So we are back. And on the court there are already two teams. What can we expect of this game, Bradley?
Well, it's the penultimate game of the day, and it's Moscow GT's. I think it's its third game of the day already,
The
and
fourth
overall. And Moscow GT, they're the team who only have 3 players in their squad, so the energy levels must be fizzling out surely, but they will give it their all in this final game because they are fighters. As for Aisti Sports, well, they are desperate for a victory. The team from Finland.
So we have two teams that have 0 points.
Need to claim that first victory, and I'm sure Aisti Sport will be absolutely gunning for this victory. They'll be really wanting to end the day. Day 2 here at the Champions League, the men's side of the competition. They'll want to finish on a high. They'll want to go to bed tonight with a victory.
But Moscow also wants the result. They need the result to take a victory home. So this could be a great game.
It really could be. Both teams will be fighting hard. It'll be just interesting to note how the Russian team's energy levels, can they stay consistent throughout this game?
So let's play goalball, I think. The referee was pointing up, I don't know what.
It was just the lights at the top of the court. They just want to get a bit more light.
Are there any lights on the top of the court? I don't see any. But I think they're just on the sides. But I could be wrong.
So the first throw from Aisti Sports. And we have the familiar 3 players of Moscow GT, the only 3 of Yuri Pambukian, Edward Pambukian, and number 2, Dmitry Elin.
And they are starting strong.
Here's Aisti Sports, and it bobbles into the back of the net. It's the first goal of the penultimate game of the day.
Go Moscow.
So
Let's go banana shirts. We have the 2 teams with fans on our shirts. Banana shirts are probably Aisti, I would tell. And go Moscow, it's for Moscow GT.
So I just want to quickly confirm the starting 3 for Aisti Sport. Number 2, Vir Montinen. Number 5, Leo Hintsonen. And number 6, Markus Turmaki.
So it's getting colder on the venue, but I don't think that's a problem for either of the teams.
No, certainly from colder climates. Certainly at this time of the year. Looking to go for that corner. Good save with the feet from Edward Pambukian.
So we lost about 7 to 8 degrees Celsius. It's about 19 now. I think a little bit more here in the venue. But it was hotter than the 26, 27 degrees that are outside at the afternoon. So. Some confusion on the defense of Aisti. And White out.
A little touch around the corner might have just helped from Edgar Kumbukian, the number 5, and we've had a lot of love for the kit of Moscow. It's been a kit that's gone down well.
And they are going strong.
Oh, nearly just nestled in the corner. It was a shot that just skimmed the top of the surface. Dimitri Erlin fires the ball forwards.
They are aiming to the extreme of the net. Both of the teams, we see it, trying to get some advantage on the far side of the net. So people that are watching, what are your expectations? Who's gonna win? Who's gonna score? Who's gonna get the 3 points that both of the teams really need?
Absolutely, it's a crucial game for both of these sides. Can Moscow GT just final push today?
And 1-0 is nothing on a game like this. It could change in a matter of one play.
Well, if the previous game was anything to go by, we can't predict anything in this game of goalball when the scores and the games are so even.
And that's a good tip. You can watch or re-watch some of the best games that happened here today, and you can go to the playlists and see it again. What's the one play that you want to see again?
I think that first half between Sporting and GC Perun, where it was 10-9, it was an amazing first half of goalball, and it just swung one way, then the next. It was absolutely incredible. So if you didn't get the chance to follow that game live, I'd highly recommend you have the opportunity to watch the replay on our YouTube channel.
JC Perun that you can watch just next to this game. It's the last game of the day or of the nights, and we're gonna have JC Perun that is going to do a match with Invan Sport from Ukraine. A match that we can predict that is going to be a great match also.
It's going to be a fascinating and interesting game to round off the day. There's Leon Hinsonen who's standing over this one as the ball gives it to his teammates. Marcus Dumaki, who launches attack. A reply quickly from Moscow is blocked on this near side. Ball just trickles over the halfway line. And at the moment, this is certainly a game of strong defences at the moment. Only the one goal that separates the two sides, one goal that's been scored.
But strangely, I think that we are not seeing the Moscow so tired as we seen before. Maybe they have a little bit of strength left to make a different game this time. Because we need to remember our viewers that they only have the 3 players that are on the court right now. They can't do any changes. They are the team that traveled the most to get here.
Yep.
And they are the team, besides Sporting, that have made the most matches until now.
Yep.
They are doing their 4th match, their 3rd match today.
And I'm sure they would love to finish the day off with a victory. Wide at the left post, that attack from Marcus Thurumaki.
Ringo says that he's just only enjoying this match. So we probably don't has preferences to who wins and who loses. But there are probably people that has preference of who to win and who to lose this match and who to get the 3 points that are available to the winner. And I can tell you, both of the teams need the 3 points.
Another deciding factor, of course, in these group stages will be the goal difference as well, which could change things.
10 seconds.
Team penalty, 10 seconds, Moscow. Which number? Number 5 to defend.
And there are changes on the Aisti team.
Yep, and just waiting to confirm those changes. Believe it be Mika Honkanen who will come on, as well as Simi Himpsonen. But first, we're going to have this penalty opportunity for Aisti Sports. Dylan Montanen, save down the centre. And a really big round of applause for this Moscow team. Anything that can build the confidence is a massive help. Fizzing effort that
Timeout.
skims the surface. Timeouts, and instantly the refreshments come on for the Moscow team.
And also some tips. Svetlana is passing some information to her team, and also the coach for Aisti, the Finns, not the flying Finns from the rally sport, but the strong Finns.
15 seconds. Officials timeout, incomplete check.
Officials timeout called. Just waiting for the referees to be happy so we can get this game back underway. So enter into the second quarter of this match. Only one goal scored, and it's separating the two sides. Scored by Aisti Sport of Finland.
We would say 6 minutes to go, one goal.
Gives to be the lowest scoring.
But it's not a bad game.
It's a really interesting game. It certainly is.
So-
One goal separating the two teams.
We saw it before. A first half really betting on defense, and a second half really betting on offense with Leon and Brussels. So this could be the strategy. Or not. Who would say?
Wide, please. Play.
It's deflected up into the
Great
air.
defense.
It's good defence, and just notice there, all three of them rushing to try and get to that ball. They are fighting for one another. They just need to get this goal that they deserve to Moscow GT, and they're putting everything into it.
We have what I think it's a Russian viewer that is asking, who do you think that will win the tournament? At this point, one of the teams. For sure.
I think we have to say that, of course, Sporting are obviously a very strong outfit, along with GC Perun, who look good as well. Inversport as well, Old Power, but it's still very much open. Sporting, of course, have got the 3 wins and
It's
really
done.
good.
It's safe for the next phase, but nothing is guaranteed at this point, I think. We have Bosek from the JC Peru team entering the court, trying to see how the opposition is playing, and he himself is going to play the next match.
Yeah, the final game of the day in the sport Ukraine. That will be our final match of the day.
The Germans, Enrique Toyovola said, "I probably placed my bet on the Germans." The Germans are the answer, right? They did pretty good matches today. It's also a team to consider.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think at the moment you'd probably say the strongest two teams are Sporting and RGC Hansa. I'd probably say, maybe.
I wouldn't forget Event Sport. Event Sport, it has been making good games.
And at the moment in this game, the two defences are really strong. And at the moment, they are brick walls. Only one time penetrating, and Moscow equalised. No, not this occasion. From our angle, it looked like it just bubbled into the net. Timeout called with just under 3 minutes remaining of this first half.
I wouldn't expect such a big party for 1-0, but it's happening. And someone said before that Aisti has the shoutest bench.
Yes, the loudest bench and get most motivated.
And they have that number 7, which is a cheerleader himself.
Yeah, Simi Hinsonen, the number 7. He really gets behind his team when he's not
really
on the court.
emotional.
Yes, yeah, it's great to follow.
It created a great expectation for us at the first game.
Oh, it's just deflected into the net straight after the timeout. And Aisti Sports double their lead. It's taken time.
Question to the commentator: is this the closest point to the site where you worked? In goalball, clearly, because it's my first time at goalball, so it's the closest I have been. For you?
No, this is I've done a few of tournaments. I've covered a couple of the European Championships, which have been an absolute pleasure to work on in Rostock and Finland, and now here for the first club championships. And it's a thoroughly enjoyable experience. It's been a great second day. Although it almost feels like the first day in a sense, in terms of all the 12 games that we are going to competing.
But the previous times, the commentary box was so close to the court as we are today.
No, this is the closest I've been to the court for sure. In my first occasion, I was quite high up, but I had a good view of the court. Actually, the second time, I was in the comfort of my own home doing the commentary.
Telework.
Yes.
To being exact, I have to say that yesterday we were closer. So
Correct. Actually, correct. Yes.
because we moved the commentary box a few feet behind for security reasons, but this is just me trying to be funny.
Inside the final 2 minutes.
But this being so close of the match has its risks, because we have been seeing the ball passing real close to us and to the camera.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we actually had the ball in our commentary box at one point.
We had, and the scenario behind us suffered some attacks from it. And I remember that a 2-kilogram ball, more than 2-kilogram ball. And a goal.
And it's an important goal for Moscow.
Irina, Moscow just made their first goal in this match.
It's 2-1, and that cry of Moscow go has been heard by the Moscow GT players. It's 2-1, 90 seconds remaining of the first half. Virmontanen with that throw.
One minute to end the first half of the match. Ringo is surprised with the Moscow team because they are like the Phoenix. They are always reborning.
Yeah, rising from the ashes into the
And
final
when
minutes.
you think that they don't have more strength, they reappear.
Absolutely remarkable stamina and energy and power from this Moscow team to restrict this to only 2-1, playing every minute of every game, these three players out on the court. But also credit to Aisti, who have also put in a good effort in this first half.
So we are in the last moves of the first half. We have only 30 seconds to go. It's a pretty even match. And
That's unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. It just ricochets off the teammates, and that 2-goal advantage is now opened up once again for Aisti Sports.
and is wide and goes out. And we're gonna hear. And it's the end, the first half.
And Aisti Sport lead by 3-1. That goal just before the half-time break, opening up that 2-goal advantage once again. And we'll have a 3-minute interval between the halves. And it's a credit to Moscow GT that they are staying in the game, really, and causing problems for Aisti. Aisti are having to work really hard. And in what will be a really important 3 points for both of these sides if they can go and claim this in Group A.
Yes, they are winning, but is that safe enough for a game like this? Probably not. 2 goals is not that much. So at this point, it could go really either way.
And every time we've potentially questioned how the stamina and the energy levels of this Moscow team, they keep going. They keep going. They are a remarkable side, and Aisti are going to have to work really hard if they want to try and win this game, and they can't have any lapses of concentration for sure.
We're having some replays on here. This is the first goal, I think. But they were all there. They go as one. It's impressive. This is in a penalty.
Just an unfortunate ricochet of the teammates. It's unfortunate, that one, and that will sting just before the half-time break.
We don't have more replays because there were not many goals.
Only 4 goals in that first half. It was a quiet affair in terms of the goals, but we saw some brilliant defensive work as well from both of these teams.
So we have the teams getting ready for the second half. There's 1 minute and 15 seconds to start. And in the background, you can already see the team of Invan Sports that's going to play the last game of the day against the JC Perun, which I think there are Yeah, they are warming up on the other side of the court. So everything is ready for the second half of this pretty strange, I would say, match.
Yeah, it's an engaging game for sure. Both teams, not Aisti Sport can't really pull away from Moscow. Moscow just almost as if they were fishing and just just keeping them on the hook. But at the moment, Aisti is still just an arm's length away. As we are about to get this second half back underway here.
And let's play goalball. But you see that they are tired when you see Svetlana seated.
Yes.
It's not expected.
She has been on the edge of her touchline all throughout every game.
Always up, always trying to see what is happening and change the tactic and the positioning of her players. But they are probably with a lot of jet lag also.
Yeah, it's certainly a long way to come, isn't it, for this tournament? And it's everything's almost against them. The travel, or almost the weather, the players that they've got in the squad, in terms of how many players they have. It's
And I need to remind our viewers that they don't change field because of COVID procedures. And all of the teams, referees, staff, and crew are tested and verified and work in a bubble to protect themselves against this virus that changed our lives. Sadly.
yeah,
But
it's absolute
everything is
credit
going to be okay.
to the whole organisation for getting this event on safely. And it's an absolute privilege to bring this to you.
10 seconds? 10
Team
seconds.
penalty, 10 seconds.
So we're going to have a penalty. And we have a green card protesting.
Officials timeout, clarification, green card challenge.
So the challenge from Aisti on that 10-second marker rule. The referee's gone over to the VAR table. And we'll get confirmation on the outcome very shortly. But just a quick reminder, we have one more game to come here on day 2. And we're in for a cracker. Inversport Ukraine taking on GC Peru, and that'll be coming up next. We're here right till the end, bringing you the live coverage.
Sunday we'll know who's the champion on the women's league and in the men's league. And we are expecting. I'm not sure that this time the VAR will help, but we are having some wrestling on the warm-up of JC Peru, but it's probably fine, or not.
Yeah, it's an interesting training technique going on.
Can we show to the people what's happening on the warm-up of JC Peru? No, they stopped. It's on the referee. It's behind the referees. You can see it.
Team penalty, 10 seconds. Aisti Sport. Which number to defend? They have 2, 5, and 6. Number 2 to defend.
Okay.
so the decision is upheld. It's going to be a penalty against Aisti and a chance here for Moscow to go within one. Can they take this opportunity? That's the next thing. Erdogan Baburukian, the number 5, standing over this one centrally. Goes for the corner. It's
And
wide.
goal.
It's off the post.
No, it wasn't a goal.
It's off the post. And after all that, Moscow missed the opportunity.
It's really sad when this happens, because you see the stamina going down. They really need that boost.
Baburukian launched the ball down
But
centrally.
we can't say that the stamina is down when they do what they just did to the nets, and all the structure goes back. There are some strength over there.
Wide, please. Play.
We have a provocation from Enrique Pevola that says that the goal judges seem to be a bit too eager. Everybody is trying to do their best.
It's the final games of the day, of course, as well. I think everyone, of course, is mentally just a little bit tired after the opening day. Well,
Even us.
second day.
And we have been seated all day.
Yeah, we've had the easy job.
For you, baby, I'm not talking my mother language. And I have to ask forgiveness to Shakespeare and all the English speakers for all
I
the
think you're
errors
too
that
hard on yourself.
I have
think
been
your-
made.
Your English is very good, I think.
I will ask for forgiveness tonight.
Oh, just gets that wrong. It goes out of play. Marcus Durmaki.
Goal judge.
Even the volunteers are really with stamina levels real high as they pass us. No. We have to make a shout and to make a virtual clapping to the volunteers that make all of this tournament work, because it's a great team effort of the organization and the volunteers that are making every effort to make everyone comfortable and
Number 2 to
as
defend.
needed.
So it's another penalty opportunity here for Moscow GT. They didn't take the first one, and an opportunity now with a second throw. And it's going to be Eduard Pambukian. Can he take this opportunity again? He does! Buries it with conviction. 3-2. Well, Moscow GT are not going anywhere.
Three, 2, 9 minutes to go. Who gonna win? Nobody knows, because they just made 3-3.
Well, an incredible, spirited comeback this from Moscow GT.
And a timeout asked for the Aisti.
And I'm not surprised that the timeout has been called from Aisti after being 3-1 up to 3-3.
It's a great goal now that I'm seeing the replay, because it took a lot of speed, a lot of strength.
Well, yet again, this is looking like it's going to be another game that goes the distance. And that is because the quality
No
of the games.
cookies, no cookies involved in betting because no one wants to risk. I think that a knockout is practically impossible. But we have seen strange things today.
I've seen everything today. Oh,
And a
what a
goal.
brilliant throw! What a comeback! What a first throw off the timeout. 4-3. Well,
4-3.
that fizzed into the back of the net. Brilliant.
This one, even in a replay, I will say that is really fast. Let's see the replay.
Even on the slow motion, it looks
It's
quick.
really fast. They are keeping some strengths. I think this is going to be a very exciting final. Ending. Final is another thing.
On Sunday.
In Portuguese, final, it's ending.
Look down.
At the end of this tournament, I will be speaking a little bit better English, and you will know a lot of Portuguese words
I hope so.
and sayings. And don't forget, use the hashtag bring Bradley again, because in November we're gonna have a World Club final, I think. And everybody wants to have Bradley again on the final.
Well, it's only been the second day and it's been a thoroughly enjoyable tournament so far with some fantastic action. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have been here at the venue itself. Oh, what a fantastic throw! Whipped down that far side of the court. It nestled in the bottom corner. And all of a sudden,
on the extreme
5-3.
of the net. They go to the extreme of the net, the most difficult point.
The crossbar, and it ricochets off the Moscow player and in, and suddenly Aisti Sports are just pulling away now, and Smirnova just lifts her head and looks to the heavens, and at the moment Aisti Sports are on the way, and you can just maybe just see the body language now of these Moscow players just dropping a little bit.
If it was a game, you see the stamina levels going down.
Yeah.
But they surprised us before, and they can surprise us again.
Off the crossbar. Oh, that's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate.
Enrique, who is the guy? We are curious, tell us. Who's the guy that is a machine? Is it Bradley? It could be. If it is, use the hashtag bring Bradley again.
Well, at the moment, Aisti Sports are on course. They've got some brilliant players. Leo Hinsonen, who is brings a lot of power. Markus Lumaki as well. The two Aisti stars alongside Vil Montanen as well.
This was like a ninja. You saw he done a 360. Six and a half minutes to end this rather awkward game. But nonetheless, a very...
And Aisti have got their seventh, 7-3. Are they going to just pull away now? They've still got the players to bring on as well. Simi Hinsonen, who can come on. So enthusiastic, he'll be desperate to get onto the court. Good block initially, but it's into the back of the net. 7-4. Moscow not giving up just yet.
Moscow 4-7. White, please. Play. Time out, Moscow.
Timeout has been called.
Oh, the guy that is a machine is the all Aisti team.
15 seconds.
It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, you can't argue.
This
Aisti have
team
been
is the
brilliant.
machine. Huh?
The team is the machine. They have put in a great performance. 7-4, but Moscow equally have really fought hard.
White, please.
6 minutes to go, more or less, and nothing is yet resolved or defined. Would you bet your cookie on this game at this point?
Not at this point, no. I think it will still go the distance. I think Moscow have still got one bar of energy, speaking in game terms, to go. I think they've got another gear they can just use to put the pressure on it. Aisti, although that's a fizzing effort, but well, expertly blocked.
And they are still defending really good.
Officials timeout, equipment check. White, please.
It's a penalty?
Just clawing back the deficit, Moscow. It's 7-5 now, 5 minutes remaining.
When you think that they are getting out, they get back.
Just a technical timeout. Just wanting to double check the ball, the officials.
But it wasn't changed, so probably. Okay, we have a replay of this last goal.
Play.
There's some strength over there.
Fizzing effort down the centre. Villa-Montanen, quick reply from Moscow, that's blocked. Seemed to hand the ball to his teammate, Thuamaki, the number 6, who goes down the centre, it's blocked again.
Some fast balls. Both of the teams are engaging really well. When one goes with more speed, the other counterattacks really fast. Okay, we have JC Perun warming up now, dancing. This team is going to surprise us. until the end.
Anything to get the team going in the final game of the day.
Okay, I think I see the Macarena. Baila tu cuerpo así Macarena. possibility is that if they don't succeed as a goalball team, they can go as a dance squad.
3.5 minutes remaining of this second half, and at the moment, Aisti Sport have the advantage, 7-5. Can Moscow mount a late comeback? Oh, deflected wide, brilliant save, diving to the right by Dimitri Elin.
You can see that both teams really want to win. No one is throwing back the towel. And it's a goal.
Aisti Sport, that could be another crucial goal, 8-5 now. That 3-goal advantage.
There's the goal. Gonna see the replay of this last goal. He does a awkward movement. Looks like he's going to lose balance. But that puts some effect on the ball.
There's Vilmontanen with that fizzing effort that penetrated that Moscow defence. Moscow with 2.5 minutes remaining of this second half. Ball flung forward, blocked in the centre. Oh, another one that just ricochets into the net.
And now I ask you again, do you want to bet your cookie?
Nope, still not.
That says a lot about this game, right?
Yeah. I never bet against Moscow GT. You never know. They could just come back into this.
9 for Aisti, 5 to Moscow. 2.5 minutes to go. All bets are off. We are seeing again the mopping of the floor. It's really important to the teams that the court is maintained perfectly immaculate, for them to feel as much as they can the sound and the pressure of the ball in the court, right?
Absolutely, yes. Because the players are on their hands and knees, so if there's sweat on the floor, maybe water, any tape or anything that could alter maybe their position on the court, whether they slip, it's really important that the surface is in a good condition to play.
This is a 3D court because the lines have a texture for them to feel the position that they are in the court.
Team penalty, 10 seconds, Moscow. Number 4 to defend.
10-second rule.
It's 10-second penalty.
1, 5, and 2. Number 2 to defend.
Henrique says that maybe she can relax a bit now, but Bradley and me, we are not relaxed. Until the end, this game can change. And there are still 2 minutes to go.
So penalty here against Dimitri Elin, and a chance here for Aisti Sport to get to double figures. Can they take this one? Montanen, the ball in his hands, does so emphatically as well. Conviction, ruthless from Aisti Sport. 10-5, 2 minutes remaining.
The trainer from Moscow turned her back to the field, went to the chair, but she couldn't be seated. She come back to the field.
High ball given against Eduard Pamburkian. think frustrations are just starting to show a little bit here for Moscow. In the final game of the day, it's been a long and hard, grueling day for this team. They've put everything into it.
6 points difference could be the ending of the game. But
Wide, please.
Well, Villmontanen dispatched his last penalty moments ago. Can you make it 2-2 in a matter of throws? He certainly can.
again,
No mistake from the 35-year-old. And Aisti Sport lead 11-5 now.
6 points difference. And the time is going down. So we have 1 minute 30, something like that. 1.5 minutes. And 6 points difference. The 3 points can probably go to
Well, it's going to be a big 3 points, this, potentially, for Aisti Sport.
it can be a difference between
Off the crossbar and in, that's the 12th, and that's pretty much the game won now for the team from Finland.
Wide, please. Play.
a little bit
Long down.
Aisti is going to make some changes, I think. Or at least all of the players are on the as close as they can without doing the JC Perum tactic of the court.
Into the final minute we go then. For both of these teams today, it's been a long, grueling day, but Aisti Sports are on course for their first 3 points. In a game that's been hard work for them. Moscow have made it hard work for them. They've pushed them all the way. And quite rightly, Villmontanen is getting a shout out on our chat. He's been absolutely brilliant. Dispatched those 2 penalties with finesse. Quick reply. Yuri Pavukian, and into the final 10 seconds.
In our sport, please remain wide. We have 10 seconds. Wide, please. Play.
So the final throw potentially of this game. Seconds remaining. And there goes. Full-time hooter. And it's a win for Aisti Sports.
The 3 points go to Aisti and to Finland. This could be Eurovision. 3 points to Finland. So we are ending this broadcast and we are going to the next game, the last game of the day, Invan Sport against JC Perum. We'll be back soon. Just check the playlist. We'll be back. We expect that you'll be back too, or we'll follow you.